Hello students, now in this session I will explain question number 7 and 8 of exercise 2.2 of chapter 2 fractions and decimals. So let's start with question number 7. Now in question number 7 we have Ritu ate 3 by 5 part of an apple and the remaining apple was eaten by her brother Somu. Okay, now how much part of the apple did Somu eat? This is the first question that we have to answer. Now the next question, who had the larger share? That means we have to compare the share and we have to say either the Ritu ate more or her brother Somu ate more. Okay, and the last question that we have to answer, by how much? That means we have to go for the difference. Now, let us consider this. This is an apple. Okay, this is an apple. Fine. Now this apple has been divided into 5 parts. Now why I have said 5 parts? So this I will explain. This is the first part, second part, third part, fourth part and fifth part. Now if somebody has to eat this whole apple, then obviously he has to eat all the pieces, isn't it? Because I have divided this apple into 5 parts. Fine. So now what is the first statement that we have to write? You see, part of apple written by Ritu. So part of apple eaten by Ritu. That is, it is given in the question 3 by 5. Now you see the denominator, the 5 is there, isn't it? That means we are trying to say that we are dividing this apple into 5 parts. And out of 5 parts, Ritu has eaten how many parts? 3. Isn't it? The Ritu has eaten this 3 parts. This is all Ritu's share. Isn't it? So this 3 pieces is eaten by Ritu. Now, what is the fraction of apple eaten by her brother Somu then? So, how many pieces are there? 5. So, out of 5, how many pieces Somu will eat? So, how many pieces are left? 2. So, this 2 part will be eaten by Somu. That means, if Ritu is eating 3 by part out of 5, then Somu is eating what? Out of 5, how many pieces? 2. So if we can easily answer this 2 upon 5, but how to show in this manner? Now for this, what we have to write? Now what I was trying to say is that if somebody has to eat this whole apple, then he has to eat all those 5 pieces, isn't it? That means 5 out of 5 pieces, isn't it? So out of 5, that means Ritu is eating 3 out of 5. So the rest part will be eaten by Somu. So how to find it out? That means part of apple will be eaten by Somu. That would be equals to what? 5 by 5 minus 3 by 5. Because 5 by 5 is a whole part. Now from this whole part, Ritu has already eaten 3 out of 5. The rest part will be eaten by whom? Somu. So we have to find the LCM. Both the fractions are carrying the same denominator. So LCM would be 5 only. Now 5 divided by 5 is what? 1. 1 into 5 would be 5. If you again divide this 5 with this 5, that is 5 divided by 5 is what? Again 1. So 1 into 3 is 3. So if you subtract it, then you will get the answer as 2 by 5. That means, see, the answer is matching 2 by 5, 2 by 5. So the part of apple will be eaten by Somu is 2 by 5. So we have answered the first question. Now let us answer the second part. Who ate the larger share? Now, Ritu has eaten 3 by 5 part of an apple, isn't it? And Somu has eaten 2 by 5 part of an apple. Now, who has got the largest share then? So how to find it out? So you see, if you compare these two fractions, they are like fractions. Why? Because they are carrying the same denominator, isn't it? 5 and 5. So if now we can easily compare the numerator. So in case of Ritu we have 3, and in case of Somu we have 2, isn't it? So which is greater? Obviously 3. So we'll write 3 by 5 will be greater than 2 by 5. So according to this observation, what we can say, that Ritu shares is larger than Somu. So Ritu's share is larger than Somu. So this is the second question we have answered. Now they have asked by how much. So for that we have to get the difference between the two characters, that is Ritu's and Somu. Okay, that is the difference between their shares. That would be equals to, whose share was larger? Obviously 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 minus 2 by 5. So again we'll find the LCM. That would be 5 only, and we'll write 3 minus 2. That will give you the answer as 1 by 5. So Ritu's share is larger than share of Somu by 1 by 5. So this is how you will conclude the solution. Thus Ritu's share is larger than Somu by 1 by 5. Okay, so this is the final solution of question number 7. Now let's move on to sum number 8. Now in question number 8 we have Michael finished coloring a picture in 7 by 12 hours, and there is another character, Vaibhav, finished coloring the same picture in 3 by 4 hours. Okay, who worked longer? This is the first question they are asking, and the last question is by what fraction was it longer? So again we have to find the difference. Now the sentence that we have to write is time taken by Michael to color the picture. Time taken by Michael to color the picture, that is given 7 by 12 hours, isn't it? 7 by 12 hours. Okay, this is the first sentence. Time taken by Michael to color the picture is equal to 7 by 12. The next sentence that we'll write, time taken by Vaibhav to color the picture. So time taken by Vaibhav to color the picture, that is equals to 3 by 4 hours. Okay, now what they are asking, who walked longer? That means we have to compare these two fractions. So we'll write this two fraction out here. That is, one is 7 by 12 and another one is 3 by 4. So as because you see the denominators are not same, that is they are not like fractions, so we have to convert this fraction into the like fraction form. For that we have to find the LCM of the denominators. So LCM of denominators, that is 12 and 4 would be 12 only. Okay, now we'll write the first fraction, 7 by 12. Now divide this LCM with this denominator, that is 12 divided by 12 will get as 1. So we'll multiply this 1 with both the numerator and the denominator. So we'll get the answer as 7 by 12. Now we'll write the second fraction. If you divide, again you have to divide this LCM with this denominator. That is 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we'll multiply 3 with the numerator as well as the denominator. So it will be 9 upon 12. Now you see both the fractions have become like fractions because they are carrying the same denominator 12. Now just compare the numerator. 9 is greater than 7. So we'll write 9 by 12 is greater than 7 by 12. 9 by 12 we're getting from this fraction, that is 3 by 4 is greater than 7 by 12. So from this observation we can say who is walking longer? Who walked longer then? 3 by 4 is whose? That is Weber. Fine. So what conclusion we'll make? Weber walked for longer time. So we will write therefore Weber walked for longer time. So this is the first question we have answered. Now by how much? For that we have to write so Weber walked longer time by, then you will have to do the equal to sign, and then you have to get the difference between these two fractions, that is 3 by 4 and 7 by 12. As Weber walked longer, so we'll write the Weber's time first and then Michael total time after that. So now just get the, you have to solve it. That is 4, LCM of 4 and 12 is 12 only. So if you divide this 12 with 4, you will get the answer as 3. The 3 3s are 9. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 1 into 7 is 7. So now subtract it. 2 by 12, isn't it? Now we can easily reduce this to number. 2 1s are 2. 2 6s are 12. So answer would be 1 by 6 hours. Okay, so Weber walked longer time by how much time? That is 1 by 6 hours. Okay, so this is the solution of sum number 8. So that's it for today's session. Thank you. God bless you all. Stay blessed and take care.